Hello everyone and welcome back to Jadeite Art. I'm Jade and today I'm showing the colouring of my Miss Bunny line art. Now this video is going to be pretty short, mainly because the angle of my camera was horrible and I didn't get all the colouring of the leaves and whatnot that are down the bottom underneath Miss Bunny. But you do get to see the rest of it, so all the main parts, the hair, the face, the bodice, all that sort of stuff, which is the good thing. Also, I have changed the giveaways for the tiers of my Patreon just because I went over the giveaways and I don't know why I didn't think of this when I actually thought up the giveaways, but obviously there won't be enough originals for everyone in the $10 tier, and I won't have enough time to do custom originals for everyone in the $5 and $15 tiers, even though the $5 tier is just an A5 piece of paper. Yeah, I still won't be able to get all of them done, and it'll just stretch me way too thin. So there's only slight changes. All of them will be prints, but as the tiers progress, you'll get more like all sizes. So the $2 tier, you still get an A5 print from any given video. The $5 tier now gets an A5 and A4 print, whereas before you used to get an A5 print and an A5 custom original. Now they're both prints, but one from A4, one A5. The $10 tier is now an A4 and A3 print, so you can actually get a bigger one. And if I do one that can fit landscape, you can ask for it to be printed landscape or any way you want, pretty much. And then the $15 tier, you'll get all three. So you get an A5, A4, and A3 print. So it's a win-win for everyone. If you do pledge more on my Patreon, then I will get them customly framed for you. Most of my pieces usually look better with a black frame, so I'll get that done. Or if you'd prefer to have it on a canvas, then I can also get that done up for you as well. You'll just need to let me know when it comes time to pretty much get your requests into me for what prints you want for each month. So yeah, I hope you like this colouring. I will be voice overing it, as you will see, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thanks. So for this part, I was kind of going for a Bunny Blanc kind of theme mixed with the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. If you don't know Bunny Blanc, she is the White Rabbit's daughter from Ever After High. I absolutely love, love, love that TV show and the movies, just because it's all fantasy and fairy tales, stuff that I love. Anyway, the swirls on her vest, I was kind of referencing to Bunny Blanc's skirt. It does actually have a watch pattern on it, but from a distance it kind of looks like swirls. So I was kind of going for that. It looks like swirls to me anyway. For all of the colouring on this picture, I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos coloured pencils. As you can see, I went for a really, really pale yellow for the undertone, just to try and get highlights on certain areas, and also to lighten up my skin tone coloured pencil, just because it's usually a bit darker, and I kind of wanted to go for the lighter feel, like how the White Rabbit has white hair, but I didn't want to give her a white face. So just around the edges, I went in with an even darker skin colored pencil, and then here I've gone over with a brown pencil, and then just a little pink for the cheeks as some blush. I'm now doing the hair. And it's not quite white. I kind of wanted to go for a bit grey. You can't really see it at the moment because I'm using my lightest neutral grey that I could, um, just so I could get it white but not quite white, if that makes sense. So yeah, just basically the same thing with the face. I did the lighter colors first, and then I went in with dark ones to make the shadows. I did go back and use the lighter colors to try and blend it without using a white pencil to blend, um, just because it makes it a bit too murky and white if I do use that white pencil. Um, so I used nice bright pinks. I did have to reference a lot of pictures from Google for these ears because there's not a lot of, like, I haven't seen a lot of rabbits. So it's kind of hard for me to just try and pull it out of my head. So I did reference bunny rabbit ears, mainly white rabbits because it was a white rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. So I was just doing that. Now, this green, it's not actually that neon, and I didn't realize how neon it looked until I tried to show this video to one of my friends yesterday at work. Let me just grab that color for you. So this green is actually a light phthalo green. It's that really weird blue name, but yeah, it's green. Now I wanted to do a nice, not quite black vest. I did want it to be grey, but when I started to do the grey on the top of the vest, it pretty much overlapped all of the pencil swirls. So I'm just going in with a 0.2, no, it's a 0.1 fine liner. And the one I used for this is the Derwent Graphik fine liners. So yeah, and that's a 0.1, just to try and make it stand out a bit. So yes, and then I went over with my really light grey pencil, and then just basically shaded in everything else like usual. Yeah, that's basically it. So this is the end result. As you can tell from the end of the video, I didn't add in the white highlights or the highlights of the buttons in the video, just because I'd already stopped recording without realizing that I hadn't filled them in yet, pretty much. I just think it gives more a better aesthetic when doing the highlights, but in hindsight, I realistically should have done it while recording, which is a great lesson learnt for next time. So yeah, this print is now available on Jadeite Art, the Facebook page, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!